And a little bit of an advantage there. A lot of Rogue and FBI have to be careful.
Should be aware of the timing, however. You can see. Oh,
goes in. They're going to take the bait on the fight. They want to keep it going. That's going to be the double taunt flash forward, trying to extend the play. FBI steps forward. Now we're going to try to get out with Rogue. The shield just barely keeping him alive, but he's doomed to die here. Meliodas, one more fat auto on the cadence, plus the red buff. There's going to be First Blood. Wants to get it back, though. FBI getting turned on. The CC layering is perfect. The double dropping for Fongbu.
And unfortunately for the Bombers there, they try to go for the out, overlook it. But as those punches start coming out from Galio, really does start putting in some pain.
Just very difficult to find any kind of aggressive setup. Mimic now trying to extend the play, knowing that the jungler is on the way. Melody is going to step forward. That's a huge damage coming in. Denies the flag and drag, but still challenging Smite going down. Mimic running for his life.
He's gone.
Meliodas just walking down another one. This man is dominating the map in the early game.
And I said it's about him getting on the map and impacting lanes. Well, he's currently 3-0-0. And Volkan hasn't even been able to get a farm lead. Now he looks for his gank.
Volkan now trying to step back. It's going to be tough to hit the Galio. Interrupts there. Play going to be back, but he's going to the triple taunt. Big Koro throwing out a lot of damage. Volkan may just give his life in the exchange. Now has to step back. Koro still hitting the front line. Pallet is going to drop. Will need to back off. But a very close exchange in the end.
And you can see that Volkan even nearly falls down in this gank. Experience against Beneteam at going toe-to-toe. I mean, if you watch their regional final against EVOS, there was multiple times during those games where people were just willing to take here from Bombers as well. Zeros potentially going to have to give up a wave.
He does step forward to extend it. Will this be one of those situations where he just tries to outplay match mechanical skill? It feels like there's just too much CC to make it happen. Volkan now stepping forward, can look for the knockback. They're trying to buy their time. The flash out first. Zeros extending this one. That ultimate is going to come in. Free kill picked up from the Bombers, burning a lot of ultimates there, but now we may see the response from Meliodas. Moving up, he's going to see the ward. They know he's coming. Of course, have the ability to deny the entrance there with Poppy. Will not be able to stop the ultimate. Null moving forward. Are they going to go for it? Stepping in, locking one up. Mimic going to be able to step out. Meliodas needs to back off. Knocks to his own wall there. Good amount of damage coming in from Null. They're going to try to take out Volkan. They're going to look for two. Meliodas alive and well. There goes the Ezreal. Mimic has to backstep, and that's going to be all she wrote. It's going to be a slow death coming through in the end, but Mimic now doomed to fall as Null will grab the kill.
And once again, you know, the idea for the Bombers there is absolutely correct, but just the pacing of building his way back into this, of course, is going to be Null that maintains his couple of minion waves worth of CS advantage. Bubble misses.
When you're playing on the edge here, so nerve-wracking when you know that Zoe has the jungle pressure advantage, because stuff like that is just going to happen. Meliodas going in, mid lane's here as well. Ryoma all but sent to fall. He's going to get the Thundering Blow. Backs right out, but Zeros will get done out. Not going to have enough time. Volkan goes to the bottom side. That's going to be one kill picked up. Ezreal taken off the map, and Bombers respond with a kill of their own, as Syndra is also able to get the 1-for-1 in mid lane. Meliodas, though, coming down to the bottom side. The back coming through for Volkan. The Thresh is going to need to have a perfect lantern to stop this from coming in. Meliodas will now be spotted on the ward. FBI slowly backing off. They're feeling a little bit more confident. Galio ulti is available, though. If they get caught up here, it will be disastrous. And of course, Zoe on the way down. It's a slow set of plays. Now a beautiful hook with the double taunt coming through. FBI trying to sidestep, but it's not going to be enough. Flashes out. There's the lantern. They're going to be able to walk away. Ezreal ulti ticking, and the burn from Pallet, the follow-up. It is so incredible to watch PVB just dismantling in that play.
And it looked so good. This is a 4. I mean, you would expect Zeros on... Oh, time again.
Ryoma going to get knocked back here. A lot of damage going in. It's going to be sleepy, but trying to stop Volkan, though, just in the middle of no man's land. We'll try to walk away from this one. Just the edge of the knockup is going to hit him.
At 12 minutes for Meliodas. That is such a monstrous performance. Volkan's in trouble.
No chance for him to go into his own jungle. He just doesn't have pressure anywhere on the map. They're even willing to sacrifice that farm on the top side for Zeros just to contest the jungle here, just to make sure that Volkan cannot play the game. Big Koro, though, the man is constantly getting singled out. The ult is going to connect. FBI will grab another kill. FBI remains, though, at this point, the bastion of hope for this OPL lineup, because everywhere else, Meliodas is just finding kill
but
after
look
kill
again,
after kill.
Null coming downriver. Meliodas already here. Every time it looks like they're going to generate some form of pressure. Let's see. They are pretty much ready to fight. I mean, they would love some more items onto Ryoma, I'm sure, but unfortunately, when you've just been dominated in the laning phase like this, it's not really an option.
Mimic, though, going to be caught out here between 3 members. PVB not going to extend anymore, though. Don't want to burn any of their damage on a tank. Bombers don't have the same reservations. They will start to focus down Pallet. Galio ulti available. They're just going to burn him down. PVB just backing off in that fight, knowing they don't have the man advantage, but Pallet definitely caught out there.
Well, Zeros was like, what are we doing? It's an air drake. Free kill. Not going to cost them all that much, ultimately, because they still will get the top side of the jungle as well as top lane turret, but, you know, bottom lane for 35 CS at this stage of the game kind of has done everything correctly here for Fongbu.
FBI gonna have to back off here. He has to step forward to take the lantern. Will manage to make it out just barely, though. FBI now firing back despite the low bar. Knows there's no cooldowns there. Has to flash back, but the Ezreal ult is gonna take him out. Now the fight's gonna get extended. Mimic looking to get it kicked off. Pal gonna flash in for the taunt. Now it's the time for Balkan to try and turn, but the stats are just too much for him. He jumps into the middle of the team and just gets bitten apart.
One by one, the Bombers march in and they all die. Continuing aggression here from Bongu. Watch Seros on the backside.
Now trying to find the engaged. Pal stepping forward looking for the taunt. Rioma gonna have to back off here. A lot of immediate damage. Sweeping forward in the hammer form just gets knocked right back out. Sleepy Thresh gonna come forward. Here's the paddle star. No. It's too much. 9K gold lead. You can hear Vietnamese fans just going off. This is exactly the start.
At only 20 minutes into the game is so impressive.
Dead? Oh, not dead. That's the answer there, Spawn.
That was a real flash as well.
Taking out Balkan, Mimic trying to find a pick here onto the Ezreal. Galio now going to come in. The action's not going to stop. PVB looks to continuously extend the lead. Beautiful use of the Unstoppable there to stop the Poppy ult from going through. Mimic now needs to run for his life. Big Coral coming in, wants to throw down a bit of damage on the backside. Meliodas can't go for it. Does he want to extend the play? Looks like they are just going to back off. Multiple members now coming topside. Nall going to step forward, going to look for the trouble bubble. That is going to be a sleepy hacker, and they're going to be able to pick him off instantly. The hook does manage to land, but it's too little too late. Mimic just barely alive, but no, the Zoe leaps forward, gets more sparkles, laid down. Nall dominating. This is an absolute slaughter in the exchange. Yes, kills are getting traded back, but it is still so incredibly Fongfu Buffalo favored. You're not taking Baron because there's maybe some small risk of it getting stolen, and you know you don't need it to end the game. And with picks like this coming out, immediately Thresh is going to get deleted. That may open up the Baron. Big Coral going to grab the kill with the ulti there. But this is kind of the fear of playing against a team with this kind of lead, is that getting into your own jungle and placing any kind of vision could just be a death comp.
It's just so incredibly difficult to go for. That's why I said, you know, creativity needs to come out a little bit earlier, but unfortunately, they've just been stifling.
No, it is still going to get hooked up. Now they're going to have a lot of chances there. Meliodas set to fall. Will get taken down. Big shutdown going into the pockets of FBI. That's going to be critical, but now they have to defend the mid lane. Zero's backing off. Rioma going to take a lot of damage in the exchange. Power shock blast as well. Ezreal ulti. Oh, God! Every time you take an inch, they take a mile. Spawn.
You just see counter pick until last pick on red side as well. Having a shocker entrance into MSI and top side of the map, which was the Bomber's strength. The entirety of the OPL was the comp, and unless this Hecarim can get in, it's going to be very difficult to steal.
Can't walk through that path there. Trouble bubble just remains on the ground. Will now start to speed in, trying to take out the Zoe, but it's picked up the trouble bubble right as it falls out. Balkan just deleted instantly. Big fumble there. Now the Baron's going to go over. No chance to steal it. Thought the Sleepy Trouble bubble was gone, but it was lingering there. The Zoe benefiting so much from Meliodas' early pathing. Nall is absolutely taking over, proving he deserves to be in that discussion. Jarvan now leaping forward. That's going to be a beautiful wombo combo. Rogue in trouble, cannot save himself with the lantern. Darrow's going to grab one kill. This should just be it. Pallet taking him down. Now there's going to be one more kill going over the Zoe. Ezreal leaping in, trying to shred through Mimic, with Mimic running for his life. May just buy a little bit of time. Baron recall coming in from the Jace because he can TP right back. Ooh, not quite able to land the Mystic shot, but Spawn, this should just be it. Double cannon minions, all of Fongfu Buffalo moving forward. The Bombers 17K down in this game. Fongfu Buffalo on the road to finding their first win here. A last desperate stand as FBI steps forward, but the last tower remaining. They just focus the champions if they want to go even harder and taking down the Bombers. But the Nexus now set to fall, and Fongfu Buffalo going to make an incredibly strong statement in their first win. Skond Abduct is also a knockup, and now Silas has the freedom to steal a Nautilus ult too, so extend the trade to get more value, but otherwise it's going to be tough. Seiya, though, needs to back off here.
In some trouble. Might have to burn the flash, actually, Dracos.
Thunder's going to come up in a second. Will get knocked out. Meliodas is here as well. Jungler now coming in. Seiya is so incredibly low, but Audi is on the way in. It might be too little too late. The shield now trying to turn it back to Windwall. Not going to block anything here relevant in the matchup. Nall now running. Seiya trying to turn his attention back to Meliodas. Meliodas wants to get something back. The heal now coming in. Corrupting Potion immediately. The Time Warp Tonic heals him up a bit, but still First Blood going through. Audi's going to get turned on, but no, Audi manages to make it out. The slow comes through. Nall has to be careful about extending this. The red buff, the double buff's there. Misses the Q. Audi, will he keep going for the play? Conqueror is stacked, and TP now to extend trade. Wants a little bit more damage, stays after the Aftershock, so Bugax gets a bit of damage back, but already forced to burn all the cards. Immediately bot lane, though. Big Coral trying to go for a little bit more. War Angelus just deleted slow. Next on the list, the Unbreakable, just a too little too late to save the 80 carry. Massive early game performance from that multi-man taunt is just insane.
And this is the thing about Ezreal lanes, right, is they are safe enough as junglers once again me.
Now Audi going to go for the engage onto Meliodas. Meliodas with red buff already taking so much. He's trying to move in. He's trying to find his way out. Hook will connect. A kill now instantly picked up there. Meliodas a little overconfident in that exchange. himself. Doesn't going to amount to much, just there's nothing to steal from the Rise. Once Jarvan shows, though, can get something back with the hijack. It's going to be difficult to kill Zeros in the exchange. They do not have a source of damage to reduce the healing. But now they're going to go for the all-in. Meliodas on the way up. Level 5 coming in for the Gragas. Trying to find the Realm Warp. Is the Cataclysm going to come out waiting? Just waits for the lineup. Gets both. Oh, the double drops. It could not be more picture perfect. Just stand in the Realm Warp and line it up for him. 2v1, it doesn't feel favored. With the Kingslayer healing so much in extended exchanges with no grievous wounds, it will be difficult. But now Audi can try to get something from Meliodas. Just the cast going to be used as he tries to extend this one. Meliodas still playing so aggressively despite dying in the 1v1 versus Audi earlier. Knows he has the XP advantage. Zeros, he's going to try to make it out. Abscond, abduct. Meliodas going over the wall. The guaranteed knockup is there. Audi going to grab another kill, and just generally a much scrappier game than we saw from PVB in game 1.
Yeah, it certainly is. And you can see that kind of the same pace of game is being... Hold that thought. Maybe a dive coming in bottom lane as well. Norl's down here.
He also had no way to stack the Q, though. He's going to put him in a bit of a difficult position.
They do have Justice Punch.
That is going to be the knock-up there. Only way to set up the ult currently, so if that one connects, it will be huge. Taunt does connect. It is going to be the knock-up immediately. The follow-up, Windwalk to come out and block any damage, but isn't really even needed as they manage to grab the double here. Beautifully played Pallet, escaping with just a sliver of life.
Rotation is coming out. Odi as well as Seiya want to continue this play. They need to be able to hit back.
Cataclysm not available. The flashes, though. Flag, drag, flash could secure both of these kills, but they're splitting. They know they can't afford to take both, so both players are pairing off the respective opponents. Null will be the turn and the focus. Deep wave there, not going to be enough. Trying to dash to safety, just buying a bit of time. Double knockup, not going to be enough. That's going to be the Dragon Strike finding the kill.
And you can see that Odi's starting to really scale up into this game. 3-1-1 will go towards the Warrior. Out that trade a little bit.
Now, however, for the team, they are grouping up for the big fight. We're not even going to get a break. Replay into the next immediate fight. Meliodas really trying to come over the wall with the flash and steal. Null now on the way in. Gragas cast could be massive for this team. If Issa's Gaming stand together,
keep the leash.
Very quickly could be turned. War Angelus still alive. Cast does land on one. Immediately the follow-up is going to be there. Galio ult as well. Seiya just going to get deleted. Major source of damage now taken out of the fight. The retreat comes in. PVB grab the dragon.
And look at where Zeros is playing. He's rotated all the way down, and he's on the blue bar.
Audi, you are in no man's land. Dashing forward, the stun connects, and Audi smites for health, but it is not enough. The golem resets. It is injury, or insult to injury.
And Time was moments away from having that ult back up and available, but because they've already rotated Zeros down, just such a clean play coming out of PVB. And he's still not going top. He's bottom.
Repeat. Zeros can definitely take this one up. They're going to try to get Pallet to tank it right off the bat. War Angelus now running, trying to find his matchup against Vicoro. Not going to be there, though. Taking the kill is Pallet, and two more stack up for PVB.
And, you know, we talk about walkabouts. Well, Zeros hasn't been seen in... But when they unlock him into a side lane, I think they will start rectifying that. The important thing here... Oh, they go for it.
Oh, cast knocked back. Pallet's there for the follow-up, and... They also might get into that side lane a little sooner than we think, as PVB are now putting resources into Null.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I thought they were going to pressure point. He's going to stop this. They still can go for the play previously mentioned. But as you mentioned, instead, they throw Null a bone and pick up another kill for the jungler, but a couple of turret plates in the mid lane. Going over to the mid laner of PVB. Meliodas now top.
Continuing the dive trend. Stun will not connect. Zero's going to move and tank the first tower shot. They'll wait for the creep wave to reset. Will they continue the dive, though? Willing to try one more time. Abscond Abduct should be up in a couple of seconds. They are completely unconcerned about this rise. They move forward. Bugak splashes out, but flashes right in to Pallet's knockup. Zeros is going to grab the kill, and Audi going right in the middle of the team. But it is absolute disaster for Issa's Gaming. Bottom side will use this opportunity to grab a Mountain Drake completely uncontested.
You know, they take bottom lane turret. They're able to get the teleport out of Seiya in the mid lane, and they will get the dragon. And all they burn for it is a flash and a little bit of Zeros' time. PVB showing their dominance. They're actually going to teleport back and try and keep this top lane turret alive. There are 3 members here. He should die.
Not all self is there. Audi is here as well. Zeros is going to step forward. He's going to grab one. He's going to look to grab another one. That's 2. Zeros, I cannot believe it. Throw the Cataclysm in. Audi will grab it back. But that was an incredible turn. An unnecessary play. But
Make stays at the turret. Certainly should fall this time.
All right, he has Abscond, Abduct.
No ultimate.
There's an Ignite here as well, which will stop the healing. They're using it early just to make sure he can't get anything back. He should go down here. Slow going to find the knockup on the ulti. They will be able to grab him nice and clean. 4 members committed. They will lose a tower for it, but they do grab the shutdown.
Yeah, now potentially, however, going to the double Infernal Drake 7-2 Silas as soon as they want to turn their attention towards the Baron PVB. it just becomes so hard. You know,
Deleted by all the damage threats on the side of PVB.
yeah, and you need to be able to force the fights as well. And so it's just not that tanky. You can see a full AD Jarvan coming out as well. So just even, not compositionally, but item choice-wise, it becomes harder.
You guys stepping forward, seeing a lot more confident there, but the Kingslayer comes in, starts to shift the trade. Zeros now running. Is he going to flash over the wall? Has to take a big risk here. Moving down, a bigger fight is now breaking out as you see the top side now trading, but a flash back. The Yasuo immediately going in. The Galio follow-up is there. It is a clean combo to catch out the support, and they'll try to continue to extend the play. Now moving forward, one more stack will do it. The stun comes through for Slow. Stay on the top side. Does manage to hook his way out. Protobelt to safety, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They're chasing him down now. Slow just now getting him eliminated. Seiya as well.
And finally, it looks like they've been able to shut down the side. Mysterious Gaming are going to start off playing at the O2.
Hugax is moving down as well. Vision is in the pit for them. They're both pulling forward. They've gotten more access to the pit than initially expected on the opposite side. The Hex flash over the wall. Where are they going to go? Adi backing off. Hugax immediately deleted. The Jarvan is alive, but Big Koro just cuts him down. No chance for Angelus. A little late on the ulti there and denied in the end by the wind wall.
And it is just all looks like a catch out here. Palace has to burn the flash. Hold that thought.
Well, if Zeros ever gets on top of you, you die. The Magi is gaining its value back once again. and ultimately, what we're going to talk about is if
teleport, you don't have teleport. If you stop him from teleporting, you feel like you've done your job. You feel like the other area of the map should be able to kind of stymie some of the bleeding. They want Hugax here. They're in behind him as well.
Backing off. Hugax still taking a lot of...
And he was there, then he wasn't.
Kingslayer. Execution damage. Doesn't even get a chance to activate the Archangels there, or the Seraphs rather. I was caught off guard, Spawn. I forgot that Silas was that fed after the 1v1 previously, but now, see, what a massive lead it is, and it is a 12k gold lead. They have a Baron buff, they have the Mountain Drake, the double Infernal, and it is the last dance, it feels like, for Mysterious Gaming. Now Seiya stepping forward, will hook up the Galio, not the target that he wanted, the strategy. Oh man, the Galio on the front line, but the Yasuo in the back of everything is just going to get shut down here. Braum will find that gold. They're now on the retreat from Mistress, but too many members are left standing. Big Koro stepping forward. Isn't going to continue on the calling. War Angelus now on the back foot. Zero stepping forward. Protobelt in. Is going to get the kill as well. And the PVB are taking everything in this exchange, Spawn. Hex Flash just for a bit of BM. They are truly feeling themselves, styling for the hometown crowd, giving them a show here as they absolutely dominate. 14k gold lead as they look to close this game out.
Game one, it was the Swag stopwatch. This time around, it's a Swag ultis into the fountain. They look to close this one out in style.
Minions from behind, PVB moving up to potential favorites in this group with a 2-0 start.
The Buffaloes are terrifying. There is no scarier animal in this group right now, and there's a couple of them running around. But the Sharks just weren't any match for them on land, unfortunately. It's funny how that happens.
I can't keep up with
the team fight because that has not been kind of the style of that Rune has more been going towards.
It's always been about that side lane. Hecarim will be the lock for Search, and Lightning Rush will just be able to stun up Meliodas underneath that minion wave. Kirei may be looking for a level 3 dive here. The wave is pushed in, it's massive as well. Pala and Big Koro have to defend. The taunt comes out, but all of Fenerbahce just dodge away from it. Japone tanking up the tower. First blood goes down. There's the teleport, and Kirei will fall as well. 1-for-1 trade underneath the tower. The TP comes out. Zeros joins Big Koro down towards this bottom side. Hades does have the flash, will get knocked back with the devastating charge, but can just down towards the bottom side with such an aggressive duo in the form of the Braum. And Kirei's coming down here once again.
Yeah, he's here again, wants to put on pressure. Pallet way too far up.
He does have flash, uses Justice Punch, pops the taunt down as well. Concussive blows will land. There's the stun, and Pallet has nowhere to go. Kirei takes it. And Fenerbahce don't need to play through top. They can play through any lane, it seems. They're going towards bottom lane.
Yeah, it definitely seems to be the case. It looked like Pallet was trying to push in that wave and reset it. Big Koro, I think, was concerned about standard Blade the Rune King Black Cleaver style builds that most people go for.
Will have a lot of damage this game. Does progress. Slicing Mouse used here by Ruin in the top lane. Ensemble Onslaught comes out. The flash away from Ruin, but Zero's just on the chase underneath the tower. The Ignite is ticking, and he takes him out in the 1v1. But meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Hades caught out as well. Concussive blows will not proc on Pallet. Japone trying to do what he can, but the Ignite on Big Koro is not going to be enough. Fongvu Buffalo just answering on the map here. The Plasma stack's building up. Winds of War comes in, but Kirei there just in time. He will take down the Galio and answer a kill in that bottom lane.
Yeah, Kirei able to get a kill back there, but they lose the 2v2. So it's been Kirei who has been getting the best of this matchup. He has been having more impact, and now back here down to that bottom lane. We'll see if they can catch Pallet.
No flash on
Don't
Pallet.
even know he's there.
Don't know he's there. The jungle around the corner though. Japone jumps in. Glacial Fissure lands. Here's the taunt. And here comes Meliodas. They're looking for Japone to teleport in from behind. The Zeus will take down the kill. Kirei and Hades with Balula have to run away. Sleepy Trouble Bolt doesn't quite connect. Zeus down to about 300 HP. Flashes over, picks it up, takes the flash, flashes out.
I like it.
Just Zoe things as they
like
things. Felt cute, might flash out later. Ruin here trading into Zeros in the top lane. Kire on his way up as well. The stun lands. Zeros goes in with the unstoppable onslaught. Meliodas with the follow as well. They get the kill. Lamb's Fight comes out. Pallet there with the hero's entrance to try and protect his top laner. Zeros still alive. The shutdown comes out. But Lulu trying to shuffle back all of PVB. Rift out some of the mid lane as one kill goes down in the top. And Fongbu Buffalo once again.
One more up. Good roams though from Japone and Bolulu to actually trade back a kill, but the fact that they lost mid-turret at the same time for that roam.
A little bit of a beating.
Certainly will, and for Zeros, it's very tough in this sort of a matchup, especially against the Gunblade, because you're going to heal up from those trades over and over and over on the side of the Kennen, so you have to be able to have a 100-0 all-in essentially, or you can't actually challenge him.
It's actually really intriguing to see the ebb and flow in that top lane as well, because it started off with Ruin being able to play well, Zeros teleporting away, still staying even on CS. He then started getting solo kills, but then Ruin just does that underneath the tower, and the entire game has swung in favor of the Fenerbahce top laner. Looking for that turret as well. Nor and Meliodas there. Ruin will take it out, stun locks Meliodas, but can't really do too much more. Nor flashing forward with that stolen summoner, and they will take down the top laner from Fenerbahce, but Kire is answering on the other side of the map. This is exactly what you need to do if you're Fenerbahce.
The only reason you stay up there is because Null and Meliodas are roaming up, but he was so low HP, didn't calculate correctly, but now they're on to Rune here.
Slicing Maelstrom used, still has the stopwatch, but Meliodas can just get the chase. There's no one here to save Ruin. He gets a lot of damage down, but it's not enough to take down either Zeros or Meliodas. Kire is
These teams is kind of feeling lost at any time. And one team makes a punch up towards the top side, the other is going to respond on the bottom side. These two junglers are both answering each other's pressure very well. Now they're on Akira.
Kire caught out, has Lamb's just will pop it, but Meliodas just kicks him out of it. Back into Big Koro, who take the kill. Japone now not in the best of shapes as the Sonic Wave connects, nor with a long-range paddle star and another kill for the Lee Sin. Fongbu Buffalo get two. They get a dragon off the back of it as well.
Yeah, and grabbing that mountain is going to be really nice around 20 minutes here, as the Baron is going to be on the table soon. Kire certainly had the better early minutes of the game, but it has been all about Meliodas in these last 10 minutes or so. 3-0 and 4 now. Has been really, really dominant. You generally have access to that river, so if you can have someone constantly pushing up, controlling that area, then you will be able to have the opportunity. But 1v1 here on the bottom side.
Ruin uses the stopwatch, tries to get his rotation back up, lands the stun on Zeros and just takes him out. If you can win the 1v1 as the Kennen from behind, you can totally change the fortunes of the game for your team. Hades caught out by Meliodas, pops the culling, the Sonic Wave going to connect. Jump in from Big Car into the backline. They kill the Lucian. Nor there as well from the side. Hero's entrance trying to catch on Kire. Japone down to about 200 HP. Kire just about survives with the Lance just by Big Car. Maybe oversteps. Kire actually running out of his own ultimate there. Up towards the top side. Balulu's just trying to do what he can. And here comes the cannon teleporting in. The shuffle in. Balulu. Pallet there as well. The taunt lands on Ruin just in time to save Meliodas. And it's a double kill for Fongbu. A perfect fight from the Vietnamese representatives.
Yeah, and this could be them going over to Baron. You still have Lee Sin. You have your ultimate. He has no Zonias. What are you going to do in that position? And all he does is end up giving up another kill there. It's going to be Fongbu Buffalo grabbing themselves the Baron. Kire coming over, Bolulu coming over, but Null is able to escape, and now down to the bottom side. Zeros looking for a kill.
Flash away from Kire here as Hades comes in for the chase. Zeros trying to get away with the devastating charge, but doesn't really have any tools at his disposal. Just trying to distract Fenerbahce for as long as possible because the rest of PVB are pushing him mid.
That is a good pick, though, to try to slow down this Baron power play, because yes, they will at this point, and Meliodas may actually fancy this fight in the side lane here with Rune.
Black Cleaver, Warrior, Enchant into Ruin. He's sitting on the Hextech. Zhonya still has the stopwatch. Pops the Slicing Maelstrom straight into the stopwatch. The sun comes out. Meliodas with the kick. Going to do a lot of damage. He has a stopwatch of his own. Null on his way, but Meliodas almost falls. Ruin takes the kill. The paddle star will land. Null will take a counter, but in 2v1, Ruin still gets killed.
Yeah, 1-for-1 trade, and you took a Baron buff off him. I think you're going to be pretty happy with that.
But sometimes you lose a Baron buff in a side lane, and you can see the Baron power play only sitting about 2,300 gold. That's not a monumental advantage to take. Spell gives Null enough for it to be past the threshold, but apart from that, there's really no MR on the side of Fongbu. Fu Buffalo.
I agree. I don't think it's really the item to go for here, but they're looking for Zeros.
And Zeros just caught out in that bottom lane. Ruin goes in with a slicing maelstrom. It may not be the itemized choice that is the most efficient, but it's working out for Ruin in that side lane. PVB answering.
Baron is now on the map in 5 seconds. The next dragon is going to be Infernal, and these are two critical objectives. Infernal so powerful in the late game, and Zeros has no ultimate to escape.
Cone is there for Zeros, but Kirei on the chase around the corner. Zeros caught out. The Baron has
They're on
been
Baron.
by Bungu Buffalo. Now the question is, will Fenerbahce react in time? All 5 members alive in a 4v5 Bungu Buffalo. They got the Baron down to 2,000. They'll smite it. They'll secure it. But Fenerbahce are not going to give this one up without a fight. They want to keep the chase going. They want to keep the fight alive. Lulu jumps across the wall. Nor misses the Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Fenerbahce still chasing this one down. Ruin on the flank as well. You can see they can't see where Bungu Buffalo are, but now PVB are on the wrong side of the map. Fenerbahce coming in 5 men strong. The taunt lands for Pallet with a slide back. Kindred dies. Kirei out. Lands respite not there. Big Koro jumps onto the back line. The most colossal play from the biggest of Koros as the hero's entrance comes down. They'll kill the Azir. They'll take out Fenerbahce. Ruin has to flash for his life. And PVB somehow come out on top in a 4v5.
Bungu Buffalo team fighting their way out of what looks like a doom position there. It was 4v5 for them. They hide in the bush. They burst down Kyria. They're actually TPing in. Daros, he has ultimate shortly.
He can take out Japone pretty easily here. Will devastating charge him out. Hades tries to flash away, but the Ignite is ticking. Not quite enough damage to kill the Lucian, but with Baron buff, Bungu Buffalo can just look for the cleanup crew here. Zeros gets the double. Baron buff pushing in. Only Ruin and Kirei left alive for Fenerbahce.
Yeah, they just turned the game on its head. Zeros may go down here to Ruin. We'll see if they can take him out, but they can't. And now they have cracked the base. They're knocking down this inhibitor. Their top inhibitor tower is under siege as well. Fenerbahce losing so much off of that fight.
An incredibly courageous call from PVB.
Delivery system for Pallet. So this bot lane from Fengvu turns the game on its head. That was incredible.
Ruin trading here onto Zeros in this top lane, but Zeros wins out on those ones now. Ruin, nothing he can do. The rest of Bungu Buffalo down towards this bottom side. Nor pushing in mid, waiting for those Baron minions to come in. Fenerbahce going to take the fight down towards bot lane. Meliodas in the GA. Pallet and Biko running away. Nor on his way down as well. Maybe trying to save his jungler, but they can't do it quite yet. Fenerbahce do find a kill, but they have to answer the waves. They're pushing in mid and in top lane. The sleep lands onto Japone. Top comes out, but you don't even need assistance if you're Zoe at this point in the game. Lands another long-range paddle star onto Kirei, and the rest of Bungu Buffalo just looking for this final inhibitor.
Yeah, and if they get this triple inhib, it feels like it's almost completely doomed here for Fenerbahce, and they are closing in on the end of this game. Kirei may just go down.
Bungu Buffalo, the home team, looking for a clean 3-0 in the first round robin, looking to solidify themselves as the new Vietnamese representatives. This is the region that made Gigabyte Marines. This is the region that makes teams that challenge the best. And Bungu Buffalo are showing us they are looking for that team liquid best of 5. Here comes Ruin, immediately into the sleep. Big Koro trying to get away, has the GA just dodging around as much as he can. The Lamb's best fight used. There's the hero's entrance as well. And they might just turn it around. Big Koro still alive somehow. Once again stepping up. And Bungu Buffalo are just wiping away Fenerbahce. North.
They're so low though.
And Fenerbahce might be able to turn this one around. They get the shut down. The chase continues as Ruin almost gets the final kill. Pallet got the blast cone out, but you have to think Ruin will take him out. It's a triple. Zeros staying around maybe a little bit too long here. The devastating charge is going to run out. Melodious has the flank position, but Japone looking for that Winter's Bite. Ruin in with the lightning rush. Japone has the flank. Zeros trying to get away with the E. Just needs one auto attack from Japone, and there it goes. Zeros going to be stunned up. It will be a delayed quadra for Ruin. The shutdown comes out. Maybe even a penta here is Melodious.
What is Meliodas doing?
He just stayed around way too long. The Glacial Fissure hits. The Slicing Maelstrom's back up. And it's a delayed penta kill for Ruin from Fenerbahce.
Oh, Meliodas just ran it. Wait, and then once the minions are pushed in, you start the Baron. And if they come to you, you back off and you let those minions push. But they are starting it up. They have been spotted. Can Kirei do anything about this?
No teleport on Ruin. He can't join this fight. Kirei unable to get towards the Baron. Big Koro secures that for Bungu Buffalo. Zeros trading with Ruin down towards the bottom lane. Kirei goes into the Lamb's Rest by Hades having to flash away as well. The Lulu there. They will get the kill on Zeros, but Big Koro kills Kirei. Hades falls, and it's Fenerbahce in a 3v4 trying to defend their base. Inhibitors have respawned in mid and top. The Sleepy Trouble Bubble only lands on towards Japone. And Nor getting chased in here. The hero's entrance, Balulu shuffles in, but Melodious has the kick and will kick back to Pone. Balulu down towards the bottom side, needs to survive. It's a 2v4. Here comes Ruin. What can you do? No slicing Maelstrom to save you this time. It's another for Big Koro. Shuts down the Azir and shuts down all hope Fenerbahce have of winning this game. You have to feel Ruin flashes forward, but doesn't have the ult, doesn't have a chance in hell to survive. And Bongbu Buffalo finally will take the Nexus towers, will take the Nexus, and will take a 3-0 in the first round robin.
And what a slugfest it was between Fenerbahce and Bongbu Buffalo, back and forth, time and time again. Alternate teams taking the lead, but it was Bongbu Buffalo who were more coordinated on the day, who had better team fighting down the stretch. They were the ones getting the Barons, taking the objectives, and really did a great job to close out this game.
That was a fun game of League of Legends to watch
Rise here as the flex. This could be Rise mid or top. Rise into MSI because those are the #1 seeds. You know, it's not the #3 seeds that are, you know, at Worlds, but they're going for an engage.
Straight away onto the Tom Kench. No way for Bo to get out. First blood goes over to Bongbu Buffalo, and they didn't even have to burn that many summoners.
Into the cannon, if you can actually hit your chain. Lee Sin does have the ability to clean that up, so it's always something you're gonna have to be worried about. And they're already looking early towards Ryoma. Balkan is here though.
Looking for that EQ combo. Meliodas flashes forward. Ryoma ticking away, but he's not quite gonna fall. Balkan just needs a couple more auto attacks. One more is enough, and the Lee Sin falls. Bombers were having flashbacks to game 1 where Meliodas got that first blood in the mid lane.
Yeah, Balkan read that so well. He was waiting in the side brush knowing that Lee Sin could be coming, and now he's going to be looking for a gank of his own. Remember, Null has no flash.
No flash on Null after that level 1. Balkan coming in with the knock-up. No way for Null to escape. Looking for the lockdown onto Balkan, but can't quite get it. Ryoma with the chase. Just needs a couple more auto attacks here. One more will be enough. And Bombers are 2-1 up 3 minutes in.
That is massive for the Bombers. Talk about a confidence boost as you're really for the rest of the time.
In such a good position if Bombers can get it. We talked about those small advantages, you know, just chip away. That's exactly what they're doing. Top side of the map seems to belong to PVB, though.
On to Big Koro has been great. FBI has just been a monster this game.
Incredibly well this whole tournament as well. Just remember the Glitzer. The knock-up's going to land here onto Zeros. He still has the flash. Trying to trade back in. The Kingslayer will heal him up just enough. Won't be able to get in range of the wall to flash across. And as you say, Azael, they got him in the top lane.
I mean, Balkan was even holding on to the ultimate pressure on this bottom lane. Not really expecting anything to get a kill unless Rogue severely mismanages that. But still going to be happy about their position.
All seems happy at the moment. Slicing Maelstrom coming out from Mimic, but Zeros will just answer it. Balkan on his way up here again. Zeros does have the flash. The knockup's going to land, but Zeros trying to trade back with the chain lash. Caught in the Cataclysm. Zeros will not flash away. And it's another kill in the top lane for Bombers. They're 4-1 up.
But they're in a position where they can force around Dragon, so you want to kind of roll for the next one, see what you'll get.
I think this is like the limit of Ocean Drinks. This is where you say...
it's #3.
Well, if you're Bombers, you're like, okay, we'll take 2. At 30 minutes, I'll take another Ocean
Well, you'll take 3 anyway, because that's what you get.
Just get all the dragons you can. Get basically Warmog's regeneration through the Ocean.
And one of the fun things I always like to kind of watch when you do see a game like this is like, would you rather have 3 Infernals? Yes.
Oh. Pala engages there. It's just too much. The quickness came out, and Rogue wasn't able to devour his AD carry in time. Ryoma's on his way down, though. Pala eaten up. Going to be spat out straight into the waiting arms of the LeBlanc. Feather Storm from Big Koro. Ignited. The stopwatch in time, and Ryoma will get a double. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Mimic's winning the 1v1, and Balkan is here to party. Cataclysm comes down, but any dunk you can do, Balkan can do better. The shutdown will come out as the Realm Warp used by Null here. Mimic trying to dodge around as much as he can, but Melodious is there in the right place at the right time. 2 kills for Null.
Dunks on dunks on dunks. That was awesome, and FBI get it.
Balkan's done a very good job of securing these neutral objectives so far in this game. Double Ocean, Rift Herald used as well. It's pretty good stuff all around from the Bombers. Mimic trading into Zeros here. The Slicing Maelstrom comes out. It's answered with one of his own, and Mimic now forced away with the chain lash. Zeros on the chase. The 1v1 just won by the Silas here. Will get stunned up and misses the final change lash. Can't quite get the abscond in. Here comes Tom Kench. Rogue there with FBI, and Zeros trying to get underneath the tower, but can't do too much. FBI gets the kill, and that's the power of Tom Kench with rotation.
Yeah, that Abyssal Voyage so big there to come through, and Mimic Beastro already on 2 items plus the Vamp Scepter, so these guys are very well online. the Bombers should be able to win a team fight at this point in the game.
Mimic and Volcan, they were spotted going into this bush. The quickness comes out. There's a slicing Maelstrom as well. Tactical stolen away. Here comes Rogue, but it's all by himself. There's no one there to help him. Pallet will fall. It's a 1-for-1 trade as Mimic tries to get away. Zeros there with a chase in the chain lash. That's enough. Heterocide burst will get the kill. FBI on his way down, does have a lot of damage. Suppression comes out as a big core, and it's an answering kill there. 3-for-1 so far in favor of Fengbu Buffalo. But Bombers don't really have a way to react anymore.
Yeah, they do get that second kill in his belly when he came down with the Abyssal Voyage, but it was just him, so it was still going to be them down a man after their first one had gone down. Mimic and Volcan were down in that area, but it was PVB. It did pick up both Pallet and Big Koro thanks to a nice snipe at the end from FBI.
Rogue kicked into the middle of the team there by Meliodas. FBI jumps out. Rogue using the thick skin, trying to survive, but he can't do it. It's a 4v3. The rest of Bombers here to react now. Mimic does have the flash, doesn't have the slicing Maelstrom though, so won't really be looking for too much of a flank. Trades onto Nor there. Hextech Gunblade used, but Nor just has the shield from those rune charges. And the rest of Bombers will just looking for them to clear out these control wards. So keep our eyes on that vision from the Bombers. They continue to set up around this Nasher, but Nor down towards the bottom lane, pushing into Mimic pretty easily. Zeros caught out a little bit, but Volcan charmed up, pops the Cataclysm into the stopwatch. The redemption comes out as well. It's a 3v4 in favor of Fengbu right now. Volcan actually spat out. FBI almost goes down, survives for such a long time. Big Koro jumped in, he'll get one, but he'll be taken out as well. And now Zeros has caught in 4 members of the Bombers. Stunned up, nowhere for him to go. It's a double for Mimic, and the Bombers find a massive team fight in the river.
Yeah, and that was huge fight from Rogue, buying so much time. Volcan into the stopwatch, gets devoured up by the Tom Kench, saving him, and then they try to commit ward on FBI, and this may be a bit much. I don't know that they have the actual damage to do this. Meliodas is around, and
there's no vision for Bombers across that wall either. Rioma's going to try and pick up Meliodas to ignite the chain. If that chain had procced, it would have been enough.
Yeah, but Null is right there, and he knows he's going to need to kind of back off, but here comes Volcan.
Volcan misses the EQ combo. Null dodging for his life. The teleport coming in as well, but there's the slicing Maelstrom, and Null down to half HP already. He's stun locked. No way for him to get out. The shutdown comes out, and now Bombers just going to start it up once again. FBI does it, but the rest of the team says no. They back away.
Very little cost because you have that regen to constantly heal back up afterwards. You also have the ability to straight turn and burn it down.
Big thing for them is, of course, Mimic once again still undefeated in this group, of course, looking to make their scoreline 4-0. Bombers fighting for their lives in the tournament. They have to win this if they're going to stay in. Pallet jumps forward, great devour there from Rogue. Redemption comes out, Falcon's going to lock them all underneath the tower with the Cataclysm, and Pallet falls, and Fengbu Buffalo went in, but maybe they were a little bit too greedy. Big Koro pulls the Featherstorm back, the slicing Maelstrom, the 3-man stun. Bombers explode all over Fengbu Buffalo. They take down 2, and they only lose their mid laner, but the re-engage from Zeros. FBI is down, and Bombers can't do much about it. Fengbu Buffalo find the fight they need. They take down 3 members of the Bombers, and now they can push down mid to continue this gold lead.
Walks in full health, level 16, and he crushes through the fight. Volcan is out on the map. If he gets caught, that's going to be Baron.
Yeah.
And he is now spotted out. I think Volcan is going to be dead here.
EQ's across, the Zeros is waiting for him.
That might be the mistake that cost the Bombers the game here. This fight in the mid lane. Your jungler is now down.
Can you do it? Zeros has the teleport to join his team if he needs to. There it goes, in towards the river bush. Fengbu Buffalo still on the Baron. Bombers in darkness, 8,000 HP. There's the quickness, Pallet taken low, but Zeros is on the back line. Rogue gobbles up FBI, trying to get him out. He'll be kicked away. Rogue actually saved for the moment. Rioma jumping forward. They take down only the support. Only the Tom Kench has gone down, and FBI is still raining it down damage. Rioma and FBI teaming up to take down the key carries, and FBI is on the chase, jumping forward.
Rioma still has his flash. He's looking for more. Can they chase him down?
Rioma looking for Big Koro here. Doesn't know if the Featherstorm's down. Double distortion gets the Featherstorm out. Flashes away from it. Pallet falls. Meliodas is there trying to clean up, but Rioma, not the one underneath the tower. He's the other one as Meliodas shut down. The Bombers in a 4v5, fighting for their tournament lives.
Are you kidding me? These guys just had the fight of their lives. That was absolutely incredible. FBI and Rioma just working so well. Coordinated
now, getting their 4th dragon of the game in this Mountain Drake, and they have the ability to push up for 2 more minutes with this Baron power play.
Yeah, that was honestly so impressive. And now the question is, can you close out? Because we
Has
did...
the Morello, has the proto bout now. Inhibitor line is going to be broken. Bombers will take the first inhib of the game, the first inhib of the taunt. Oh no.
They have a lot of the pieces that they would need to try to close this one out. Oh.
Meliodas jumps in, kick back onto Rogue with the Devour already on the Ezreal. FBI going to try and get out of this one as Redemption comes out. The Charm, the Lockdown, double Cataclysm. It's a fight in the jungle and perhaps a fight for Fongbu's lives. Slicing Maelstrom's going to rip it through the backline. Double stun lands. Ryoma takes down Zeros and now he can continue to jump forward. The true shot for us from FBI. The triple kill for Ryoma. He's looking for the Quadra. Big Koro forced underneath his tower, but Bombers could just end the game here and now. Big Koro goes golden. That's the only gold medal you're getting this game, my man. Ryoma gets the Quadra kill, and Bombers are going to take down the undefeated Fongbu Buffalo. Bombers are going to keep themselves alive in this tournament, and Bombers are going to show us why everyone in Oceania hyped them up just so much.
They have blown this group wide open. It is now anyone's to take. Fongbu Buffalo knocked down here against the OPL representatives, and they have now well and truly arrived here to MSI. Ryoma, he just hard carried that game. That was monstrous from him in the later stages, and that is not an easy team to team fight into when there is so much CC. There's a Rise to lock you down. There's Rakan to CC you up. He was